Hey ladies, welcome back to the podcast. You know me, I'm Sausha Davis, your host, and today I want to talk about peeling back the layers of the onion. A lot of times we have these very superficial things that we want to attain, such as, I want to be happier and healthier. There's more to that, guys. Or I want to have a successful 6 or 7 figure business. There's more to that, guys. There's more there. Or I want to be recognized for my hard work. I want to win a specific award. There's more to it. And so I'm reading this book called The Millionaire Success Habits. And in there, I was reading this chapter and, I've seen this concept before, but they laid it out a little bit differently. And it's called 7 layers deep or something like that. And the concept is you have your why. Why do you want to do something? And if you don't have your why, I highly suggest that you figure out your why. So you have goals. Goals for 2019. What are they? Write them all down. And I did this morning with my clients, with the women in my group, and holy shit, was this powerful. I even was like fighting back the tears and the emotion because these women are just pouring their heart and soul into these goals, these accomplishments, oh my gosh, you guys, it was just incredible. We really peeled back the layers of the onion to get to why they really, really want these goals. It's beyond the goal. Okay. And I felt them. Man, did I feel them. A lot of us have very, very similar things that we want in life. Or, I was at a place in my life where I wanted that exact same thing too. So I can relate to just about, not just about, I can relate to every damn one of them. And so today I challenged them on our group call, because we do monthly group calls together, where we all just create space and listen to one another, right? And so I'll just give you a few examples of how this peeling back the onion, the layers goes, and what it means to go 7 layers deep. So for example, one of the examples was, in 2019, I want to hit 6 figures in my business. Okay. It's an awesome goal. This is an awesome goal, right? Think how many lives you can impact at that level. And so my first question was, why? Why do you want to have a 6-figure business? Well, I want other people to feel good. Okay, why? And these aren't word for word. This is just, I'm just giving you examples here. I feel like I may give away who the person is if I give too specific examples. But why do you want this business? Why do you want 6 figures? Well, I want to help people. Okay, why do you want to help people? Because I feel like I have this knowledge that I want to gift the world. It would be selfish of me to not share all the things that I know. And so I want to help people. Okay, why do you want to help people? Well, I want other people to reach their goals. I want other people, to feel happy, to feel healthy, to feel empowered. Okay, why is that important to you? Well, deep down, maybe you didn't feel happy or healthy or empowered when you were younger. And so now it's your life's mission to make other people feel happy, healthy, and empowered. So why is that important to you? And then you just keep peeling back the layers. And at the core of it, you want to feel happy, healthy, and empowered in your own life. And this 6-figure business isn't really about a 6-figure business, is it? It's never about the money. It's about how you want to feel. And you want to feel happy, healthy, accomplished, successful, And that status symbol, that six-figure business, quote, gives you that. When in reality, you can choose to feel happy, healthy, and successful today. And so I just found it really fascinating that there's so much more levels to why we want something. Another example. I want to be recognized for how many people I help this next year. Okay, why do you want to be recognized? Well, I feel like I feel like I deserve it. I feel like I see everybody else get these things, like I want those things too. Okay, but why do you want those things? Why do you feel like you have to have everything of everybody else? And you just keep asking yourself, why to the previous answer 7 times, 7 layers deep. Why do you want that? And at the root of that, you want to feel proud of yourself. You want to believe in yourself. Because maybe nobody ever really believed in you, or nobody validated your success. Nobody said, I'm really proud of you when you were younger. And so this walking across, a stage or getting a nationally recognized award for your accomplishments will help you validate that inner accomplishment, that feeling of inner success, feeling proud of yourself, when really you can do things to feel proud, accomplished, and successful right now, today. You can feel that way. And so it's very interesting to see why we really want these things, why these things are really important to us. Okay, and I'll go one more. I want to be happier and healthier. Okay, great. Why do you want to be happier and healthier? Well, I want to be the best role model that I can for my kids. Awesome. I think that's incredible. I want that too. But why do you want to be the best role model for your children? Well, I want them to know that they can be happy and healthy too. And I want them to pick up these healthy habits and set them up for success in the future. Okay, why is that important? Why is that important that they're also creating healthy habits in their life? Well, I don't want them to be made fun of. I don't want them to be judged. I don't want them to eat junk food because then they will feel like junk. Okay? Why is it important to not be made fun of? Well, because it's stealing away somebody's joy. Right? And then we can go on the other side of it. Why is it important to not feel like junk? Well, we have a history in our family of illnesses and disease, and I want to prevent that from passing on to my children. Okay, why is that important? Because I want them to live a long, happy life. Right? And at the core of this, you want to feel happy, healthy, and empowered. So in turn, you can have your children feel happy, healthy, and empowered. And the buck starts with you. You have to make all of these changes. You have to figure out why you want this at the core. Ask yourself why 7 times. Get really, really deep with yourself on why you want this. Chances are there's a story behind the reasoning of why. Either you didn't feel successful when you were younger. Nobody validated your accomplishments. So you always feel like you're constantly having to prove yourself. You're constantly having to prove yourself to either your parents, your coworkers, your boss, somebody. You're looking for outward validation. Somebody tell me I'm successful. Please tell me somebody tell me that I'm doing something good. Somebody please tell me that I'm worth it. When you should be looking in the mirror and telling that to yourself. I am worth it. I believe in myself. I can do these things. I am successful. I can accomplish anything that I set my mind to. I don't need outward validation. I don't need somebody to tell me that I am an amazing human. I know this at my core, and I want to share that with the world. What is your why? What is your deeper why behind that? And a lot of times it's because we just don't believe in ourselves enough. And so my challenge for you is start believing in yourself. For a very long time, every time I walked past a mirror, I was disgusted with what I saw. I was like, oh my God, Sausha, you are a fucking piece of shit. You don't even deserve to look at yourself in the mirror. And I would just I would hate myself, and I'd still put on my makeup and do all the things and try to convince myself that I was beautiful and all these things. And people would tell me, they're like, Sausha, you're beautiful. And I'm like, just stop. You don't have to lie to me. I did not feel proud of myself. I did not feel beautiful. I did not love who I was. I didn't, not even a little bit. I hid it well. A lot of people don't know these things because, I'm a good bullshitter. I'm a real good bullshitter. I don't really bullshit anymore. I just kind of tell it like it is. But man, I could bullshit with the best of them. So I want you to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love you. I believe in you. You are worth it. I am worth it. I am enough. And see how that feels. A lot of times in the beginning, it feels really, really, really gross. You're just like, oh, I can't say it. I don't believe it. It's not true. But I want to challenge you to keep doing it, right? The first push-up's always hard. Nobody wants to do push-ups. But the more you do it, the better you get, the more you start to believe in yourself. You start to cross off all these bucket lists that'll help you get to that 6-figure business, to help you get to that recognized award, to help you get this happier, healthier self. And you'll notice that all of your goals in 2019, you'll start to check the boxes. Things will start to happen. And each little baby step that you take, you're putting the pieces of you back together. You're figuring out who you are at your core, beyond all this superficial shit. Because if the apocalypse were to come tomorrow, if something were to wipe out everything and it was just you and your family, what matters most, right? What matters most? Not a 6-figure business, not any sort of recognitions, not caring about what other people think about your happiness, about being judged. None of that shit matters. Who you are at your core matters. You are enough. Your family is enough. Don't look outward for any of that validation. And just go after your dreams like there's no tomorrow. Just do it. Nothing's stopping you but you. And maybe a few strategies and techniques, but hell, I can help you with that. There's tons of people that can help you with strategy and techniques, but nobody can believe in you like you do. Nobody can. Nobody wants your dreams as bad as you do. Nobody. So it's up to you to tell yourself every damn day that you are worth it. I am worth it. I can do this. I believe in myself. I don't need anybody else's permission to do this. My family is worth it. My children are worth it. My spouse is worth it. It's funny. I talk to a lot of these women and they're like, well, my husband always says that he believes in me, but I just don't believe him. Of all people, your husband doesn't have to believe in you. He chooses to believe in you. Right? And every time that you just brush that under the rug, you're pretty much minimizing your belief in yourself and how much support he has shown you. Right? Gosh, I would be really angry if every time I told somebody I believed in them and they just brushed it under the rug. I'd be like, why do I even fucking try to tell them that I love them and that I believe in them if they're just going to dust it off? I challenge you to say thank you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for believing in me when nobody else did. When even I didn't, you did. You were always there. That is worth something. Write him a freaking thank you letter from deep down for all of the things that he has helped you accomplish, for all of the things he has supported you with, all of your crazy ideas, because you guys know us women, we got some crazy freaking ideas. Sometimes our husbands aren't on board 100%, but they're always there to support us. They're always there to pick us up when we fall. So I think they probably just want a big thank you. They probably don't know how much they are appreciated. I know my husband didn't. Hell, I'd always minimize everything. He'd be like, Sausha, I'm really proud of you. And I'm like, oh, stop. Like, this is just, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. And it is a big deal. It is a big freaking deal. Stop minimizing your accomplishments and you will start to feel more accomplished. Start celebrating those successes. You'll start to feel more successful. Start looking in the mirror and saying, I freaking believe in you more than anybody else. I believe in myself. I can do this. Woo! I love this stuff, you guys. Ugh, it just makes me... You know what? I'm actually pretty impressed that I kept it together, this podcast. Oh, this whole week has just been so emotional. This time of year has just been so emotional. And, you know, we have our Christmas party together, the Badass Christmas party next week. And so I was like, you know, I'm going to try and get all the heavy stuff out of the way before our Christmas party so that we can just enjoy each other. We'll just get all of our 2019 goals out on the table so that we can enjoy each other. Right? So the next podcast that I want to talk about is picking one goal. One goal. This is another thing that, you know, I talk to you guys about goals and reverse engineering and picking words that have meaning to you and things like that. Next episode, I want to talk about goals and how if you just pick one big goal, usually that will check off a lot of the other little goals. And when you focus in on one thing, you can get actually a lot more done. When you channel all of your energy into one thing, you're more likely to get it done. And I believe it was Rachel Hollis that said this, that if you throw a boulder into a lake, it is going to make one hell of a ripple. If you throw 20 pebbles into a lake, not so much. So let's pick your boulder for 2019. Let's make that ripple effect throughout all of the other things that you want to accomplish for yourself, for your family, for your business, whatever that looks like for you. All right. So I'll give you those steps on the next episode. Make sure to tune in. And today is the last day to leave a review for your chance to win $100 and some free swag. So go over to iTunes. Actually, if you just scroll down, I believe, there's the things where it says like rate this podcast. So if you want to leave a 5-star review and then tell me what you love most about this episode or about your favorite episode or what you just love in general about this podcast, I would be so grateful. So grateful. I'm reading your guys' reviews and I'm just loving them. Like, it just warms my heart. I just love seeing how much it has helped you guys just by me talking in your ear. It just gives you that little extra boost of confidence. Like, hey, Sausha believes in me too. And I do. I believe in each and every one of you. Go out there, conquer your dreams, be a mother-loving badass. All right. Talk to you guys next time.